Good morning, it's 5:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, January 10th. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Oh, looks like they dumped us down. We lost approximately, $39, around a little less than $5. Alright, let's see what's going on with Litecoin. You can see here at 34.40, you have a present manipulation kettling wall. It's buried in that 25.61. Where is it over here? And here's the other one, 33.63. I've gotten so used to this. How do you spot a kettling wall? Go to the two largest walls in the exposed book. If they are the same market size, they are a kettling wall. Most people will say, hey, that's not the same market size. It is. I was on here prior to this. Somebody else embedded other trades at the same price with the 2,500 on both sides. Okay? So if you want to stay there and watch it and confirm what I'm telling you, go ahead, because I know it's the truth. But go ahead, don't. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. But you can verify what I'm saying if you put a little time in and do your own research. And your own research in this case is just watching the order book. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So it's been manipulated down. These prices are lower, if you noticed. Before, when I came on here, the bottom one was at 34.38. Let's see what they've done. And you see a green bar right over here now popping up. Now let's take a look. Yeah, see this? They rose this. It was 33.38. Now it's 33.63, and look, the price is going up. That's how they're manipulating the price. This is very easy to see. It was at 33.38, right? At the bottom of this, they rose this up now to 33.63, and a green bar appears. If they raise this price up, this wall up to a higher price, this market will begin to recover. This is how they've been manipulating this market since I discovered this about a year ago. They want the price to go down, they move those walls down. You notice they did them in the wee hours of the morning though, right? Yeah, we don't want to get caught. We don't want people to notice. How do we bring this market down? When people are sleeping. I keep saying it again. They know what they're doing. They know people are going to notice this. They know. Sooner or later, it's all going to catch up with them, because you see, these agencies are going to be told, how come they're getting a lot of complaints? I know, because I talk to these people on a daily basis. I got their direct phone number. I can call them up and say, what's going on? I can ask them. They're free and open book. They help me. I help them. So I call them up. They'll tell me, well, sooner or later, we're going to catch up to them. They're just finding a target. Somebody's going to be made an example of. Right now, they're playing whack-a-mole with Coinbase right now. Coinbase doesn't want to give them the records. They were subpoenaed. Okay? The next step is they got a couple of months for the subpoena was given out in May. Right? They'll give them some time to decide what they're going to do. And what they're doing right now, they're monitoring who's telling people not to hand over the information. And then they're going to play whack-a-mole with you as soon as your head sticks up. All of these people from Coinbase are leaving for a reason. If you noticed, the head of Coinbase Pro was the first one to leave, and now they're losing all of these other people. You see, look at the stories. Remember Coinbase Pro's ETH flash crash. Everybody forgets that flash crash that they had to pay everybody for. Insider trading, flash crashes. A whole bunch of the Coinbase Pro staff has left since what's his name, Adam White left. Something funny is going on. These guys know they're in trouble. I'm telling you. I know. I worked for a Fortune 500 company. When you start seeing these people leave, these guys are having problems with staff. And the reason why people leave a good paying job is because they know something's going to happen. There was some I'll tell you, a lot of this, I don't know why you don't see anything. In October, the end of the year, they laid off 15 members of staff. They lost more staff. I know a whole bunch of them went to some other blockchain startup. Okay, back to the subject. Now, remember that 2500 is at 33.68? Now it's 33.77. Look what's happening. Price is going up. So we were watching that. We've seen it go from 33.38 to 33.68. Price started climbing up. Now from 33.68, 33.77. Green bar appears. Let's go to the other side. Okay, we're at 34.57. If it looks like to me it's being manipulated to buy everything that's below that sell wall. You see what's going on? Now we're in the 34. The last bottom price was 33.77. Let's take a look at what it is now. If that bar's growing. You see, if this gets closer to the epicenter, the price goes up. You know, guys, if you're gonna manipulate, you don't want the grief. Do something a little bit more sophisticated. You insult people's intelligence, and then you got your reps. It's not being manipulated, and it's so easy to see the ubiquitous, always ever-present manipulation trades of the same market size on both sides, and they're both largest orders in the book. they don't even hide them. They stand out like a sore thumb. It's like impossible to not see it. $34.57, $33.77. How do I know there's 2,500 here flat? How do I know? I must have a crystal ball. You see the 2,500 I've been telling you about? I said if you wait for a little bit, you'll see it. There it is. He has to take this wall and move it up in price for this really to go back up. So what he's doing is he forces people to buy within a range, and then he pollutes where he's allowing you to buy with his orders to dump on you. That's what he's doing. And they do it early in the morning so you don't catch it. These guys are crooks. And Coinbase sits there. If you put any of their staff in front of the order book, you say, look at the order book, they'd have to read the whole website and go over here. Okay, you have to point them in the right direction. Second step is do you know what a kettle and trade is? They have no clue. No clue. I spoke to them. That's a regular trade. There's nothing wrong with that trade. And you just, palm to the face. That's what you get. The trade's been up there to the same market size. Why would they put, you ask these questions, why do you think they would put, I'm going to start asking that today, why would you think they would put two trades, the largest trades that are in the book on both the buy and sell side, why would they both be the same market size? And today we're going to do that phone call. Okay? You got two trades, the same market size, manipulating the book, 2,500, you see? Though they will change the market side of these two trades every now and then, they will be the same size. Why will they be the same size? A positive and a negative, you add them together, what do you get? A zero. Helping to have a zero effect on the volume. That's how they're trying to obscure their manipulation trades. This genius here, well, he's not so smart. Alright? Now how do you control the price using two Kettling trades? A Kettling trade. Why is it called a Kettling trade? Because it's the same procedure the police use to control demonstrators. You put two goon squads on either side. You see this? He rose the price up. Now it's going to continue to go up. Let's look at the bottom. This is how they're manipulating it, by moving those two walls. They kettled the price in between them. So if you move the price, you kettle the price up higher. So he rose this. This was originally 33.38. He moved it up to 77. As soon as he did that, the price went up. Now he just moved this. If this goes up, then the price goes up. He just moved it up, and look, the green bar got even higher. Because what he had to sell, he dumped on everybody, and they bought it. This is how they're controlling the market on Litecoin. I don't know what to say, but I am going to call him today. It will be recorded and it will be posted. So get ready for a very interesting conversation. And today I'm going to question their staff. And what I'm going to do you know what a kettling wall is? I'm going to ask them. I want to find out if the staff is supposed to be there to help us. They have to be knowledgeable. So today we're going to test to see how knowledgeable they are. Today I'm going to be very nice. Look at this. Now they moved, you see, they moved the price up. It was 33.77. Now it's 33.91. Now watch how that green bar increases. Whoever's running these kettling trades on Coinbase, most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, using that method, he's controlling the market. He doesn't have total control. And the reason why I say that he doesn't have total control, if somebody, a bull comes in and starts buying up everything, he feels his wall is under threat, he removes it. He lets the price go back up. Then he puts his kettling walls back, and then he starts manipulating it back down. That's what he did today. Most would say, where's your proof? Proof is, you see now where the price is? 32, went from 33.68, so 38. Now we're at 33.91. Look at what's happening. And this moves first before this moves. But they don't want to let it over 35, it seems, today. Look where his wall is. So now you can see it openly being manipulated, and I'm showing to you how they're doing it. And we're going to call up Coinbase today again. My second video and the last video of the day. Be posting about 9:30 Eastern Standard Time in the AM. So you can come back and see that, telling you what I'm doing. You see the 2500. See the 2500. Though it's not exactly 2500 on each side, it's because there's other trades embedded at that price. Kettling wall is two large walls, one on the buy side, one on the sell side, each of the same market size, so they wash each other out to hide their volume manipulation. And they're designed to keep the price between it, and manipulating those two walls in price manipulates the price. So I just showed you how they're doing it. See? This is where they're looking to keep the price around 34.75. That's how I know the price all the time. Everybody's looking, well, how did you know that it was going to go up to that price? I would say, well, because that's where the manipulation walls are holding the price. That's where they're building the wall in front of you. These idiots at Coinbase, you know something. This is so easy to see. These guys are just running the gauntlet on this, just to see how long they can get away with it. I can tell you right now. So again, I need people to start observing this and marking this with and start calling it into Coinbase and recording the conversation of you reporting it in. Start, get a game recorder like I use. It's very easy. So a lot of them are included in your software that you already have on your computer. Start recording your phone calls to Coinbase. Start recording your observations, saying, I see this, Mr. Russo. We compare this to Mr. Russo's observation. This is how scientists do it. They do the same experiment. Okay, now you duplicate what I'm doing. You narrate it and say, I see the 2,500 Mr. Russo is talking about, or the new cell wall has to be, there's two cell walls on the largest walls on the opposite side, both of them the same market side. Now they're moving down. Oh wow, the price is going down. They're moving up. Oh wow, the price is going up. I confirm that what Mr. Russo says is true. Now I'm calling up Coinbase to ask them why they haven't done anything about it. It's like the same scientist does the same experiment and he gets the same results. That's how you conclude that the first scientist is correct in his theory. It's no longer theory then. You start to build it up as fact. Use the scientific method. Then you figure out the modus operandi. That's what one of my conversations with you go on a video. I said that's the standard modus operandi that you guys are told to work under. And he had to stop and go ask somebody what modus operandi meant. He means, you know, the usual, you're doing what you've been told to do. And he said, yes. So these guys telling the staff, just note it down and then just rip it up and throw it in the garbage. I'm telling you, that's what they're going doing. We're getting away with it. He's not doing anything. They'll take it and just the specialist never calls you and they never do anything. They never send you an email. They were bragging, oh, the specialist called you once. In April, he sent you an email. I go, yeah, but he didn't fix anything. So what was the point to sending me the email? To say, hi, yeah, I'm investigating it. That was the email. His name was Carter. Oh yeah, we sent you an email. So I know what's going on. These guys, they're running the boiler room. They got the boiler room attitude. You call in, hey, the market's being manipulated. What's going on? Oh yeah, everything is fine. Yeah, I'm writing it down here. And they're looking at the other guy rolling their eyes. Now look, see the price is now 33.91 from 33 spot 77. Price is going up, but they still haven't really moved the top kettling wall, so they capped the price. So now you're just seeing the kettling wall in use. So I'm going to call up these bozos today. Remember, talking them is just an affirmation of that they're not doing anything about it. Okay? We're all seeing it, and they're not doing anything. So watch this video, and then later during the day, you can watch the second video. I will post it after I call.